your imagination is, how should I put it? It's like a child.
Right.
A child plays with his toys, but to a child, his toys are real. But as we get older, we stop like playing around with toys and we get into like real life and we get too serious. But most people who keep their imagination, that childlike imagination, they turn out to be millionaires because they have that mindset to create. It's all about being creative.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the discussion with myself, Renel. So this show is aimed to provide advice and empowerment to the youth. So I thought I would bring on my first ever show, he's a good friend of mine, and I believe it will be a really great discussion because he's all about the mindset, he's all about teaching knowledge and history in his conscious rap lyrics as well. So he's my good friend, kingSeth.
Yo.
So yeah, no, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for inviting me, bro.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a really, really interesting discussion. So yeah, as I said, it's like I believe that mindset is very key, and a lot of the youth, they don't have that guidance, and it's something that's not taught in school. Yeah. It's something that's not taught by people's parents as well. So you know, the children, they really need to learn about this and how it can influence their decisions in life and things like that. So I want to get into a track. Okay, so there's one track that I listened to and I thought, whoa, and it's called All Is Mind. Yeah. And it's going to be on your album, is that right?
Yeah, Archons, yeah.
Okay, wicked. Yeah. So with All Is Mind, there's a lyric that says meditate for breakfast. Yeah. So please let people know what that's all about.
Yeah, I find that like meditation is something that we need to do every day, and I just think that, you know, starting off your day with clearing your mind, and clearing your thoughts and becoming one with yourself is a great way to start and finish your day. So I'll put that in my verse. Obviously, it hit home with people who do meditate, starting off your day, meditating.
No, it's really good. Yeah. I really like it, and I think a lot of people don't realise that meditation is the key. So there's a lot of big time celebrities that a lot of people look up to at a younger age, and you know, people like 50 Cent, so many other artists as well, Jay-Z, etc. A lot of these people do meditation, they do yoga, they do meditation, and it's your mind is, people don't realise that the mind is connected to the body. That's right, isn't it? So it's like
breath.
Exactly. So breathing exercises in the morning to stay calm. You know, people do prayers as well. Yeah. But I think that it's something that's not really talked about in rap, and that's why I really kind of took to your music, because it's giving that free education to people that are like, whoa, okay, like I didn't learn that in school. My parents haven't taught me these things. So, what made you want to go to that, to that type of rap, like the conscious type of rap?
Yeah, because I just find, you know, in most raps you get a feel good, you know, but I want to find something with the end result.
That's right.
Like, what's the end result? You get the money, you get the girls, you get everything. What's the end result?
Do you know what? That's a very good because I think a lot of people, and it happens as well with not just rap but even with football as well. You know, there's a lot of footballers that make a lot of money, and then once their career ends, there's no end result, there's no plan.
Most rich people, once they get their money, they want to turn to spirituality, find yogis, find gurus. I was finding, why not start from the beginning, like start dealing with like meditation and spirituality. I mean, not all of my like music is that way, but I try and conform it to history and working within yourself. You know, different types of genres, but I prefer to deal with spirituality. And, yeah.
No, I totally agree. I think it's really important, and I think it's just something that unfortunately people I don't think they feel like it's not to say that people don't think it's cool or whatever, but it's just something that people they take it for granted because the human mind is like, I mean, apart from your heartbeat that keeps you alive, your heart, the human mind is like...
The human mind is very fragile. And unlike this pandemic, when in the beginning last year, most people had a mental illness during the pandemic.
That's right.
And it wasn't talked about as much. It was mostly people sick, but a lot of people... Some people commit suicide.
Yeah.
Because you're not out and about. You're there with yourself. Just dealing with yourself, dealing with your mind, and then things from the past creeps up on you that you didn't have time to think about. But now you got time to think about things. A lot of demons from the past crept up on people, and that's when it hit them. Oh, maybe I might have to start doing meditation. Maybe I might have to start eating better. Stop smoking this, smoking that, and really crack on with my spirituality. You know.
Do you know what? You're right. You're so right, because mental health has been the topic, hasn't it? The last since the pandemic began, mental health, and even before that, mental health has been pushed forward now, and a lot of people are starting to realise that it's not just people that you see that you it's like obvious that they have mental health problems. Mental health is anything. We all have to look after our mindset, because at the end of the day, some people have mental health issues and they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's really, really important. So, with your album, what other types of things will you be talking about?
Well, basically, I've got obviously spirituality. I will be talking about historic things. Love.
That's good, man. Yeah.
But obviously, in telling stories through my perspective. It was basically about. It's called Archons. So it's basically like an Archon is basically like something that controls other people.
That's right. Yeah.
Or could influence other people to be swayed to one side or next side, but basically like a matrix.
No, that's really good. No, I really do like it. So what I would like to do now, I would like to do the one choice round section. Yeah. So this is a part where I'll be asking guests that come on the show a choice of one or two questions. So, one or two words, should I say? So let's go into it. So, if you had to choose wisdom or money, what would you choose and why?
Wisdom, because you can always have wisdom anywhere you go in the world, any situation. Prison, you know, work. Once you've got that wisdom, you can always move forward. But once you've got a little bit of money, you'll be spending it on cars and jewelry, and humane stuff, which would just disappear after a while. But once you got that wisdom, it's always in you.
It's there for life.
There for life, yeah.
Yeah. So this is why it's so important, and I always say to the youth that wisdom is key. Knowledge is power as well.
Correct.
But of course, knowledge isn't power unless you take action with the knowledge that you've learned.
Yeah.
But isn't it? So, but I think personally, I would like to touch on that as well. Like when you mentioned as well with prison, if people do end up in prison, okay, some people might have made mistakes. Okay, you've made a mistake,
Yeah.
but it's all about what you're going to do from this now.
Yeah.
And you know, if you've got if you've got knowledge and wisdom, you know, that's something that you know, they can't take that away from you. So you might be locked up, but the knowledge will always be there. And not only that as well, whilst you're in there, and if you are reading more books and learning from others, your wisdom's growing.
Correct. That's true.
Time might be, you know, at a standstill for you, but you're still growing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So the next one I would like to ask is non-fiction or fiction?
That's a tricky one because I'm a person, I like to use my imagination.
Okay.
Imagination is key to getting places. I also like, obviously, fiction as well. Reading about real stuff. History and that.
Of course.
If it's, fiction. That's a tricky one.
It is. That's why I wanted to ask you it, because I thought that you might have this type of take on it. Because I know you as well. And me and you, we talk.
Yeah.
And, you know, we talk a lot of deep discussions as well, don't we? So, you know, when it comes to things like that, it's so true. Like, I was reading a book the other day, and it was saying, like, you know, exactly what you said with children. Their mind is on a different planet.
Yeah.
It's on a different planet from a young age. Yeah. So when, you know, we stop learning, they say something like 70 to 80% of humans, they stop learning when they've left school, which is really bad.
That is bad.
And then, you know, you're just static and you're not growing, you're not elevating, you're not learning, you're not building new circles, you're not progressing. So, you know, learning is something that you should be doing every day. So for me, I'm personally, what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to read a book a week. So and you can hold me to it.
Yeah, no, I will. No, that's good.
Yeah.
Being creative. Your imagination is, how do I put it? It's like a child.
Right.
A child plays with his toys, but to a child, his toys are real. But as we get older, we stop like playing around with toys and we get into like real life and we get too serious. But most people who keep their imagination, that childlike imagination, they turn out to be millionaires because they have that mindset to create. It's all about being creative.
And I love that, yeah.
Yeah, and like we lose it as we get older, you know, if teachers say, stop daydreaming, stop doing this, stop doing that. But some people keep it. Some people can draw. They use their imagination to draw and
that's right, yeah.
and create pictures, create films but doing like using your imagination.
Yeah.
Once again, a meditation is visualization. You can combine everything together and
that's true.
And see yourself creating a goal. Like people want to lose weight. A good way is visualization, meditation, breathing in, taking in the breath, breathing out, and seeing yourself how you want to see yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really good. Do you know what? I think I might put that in the description below as well about meditation, how to do the breathing, meditation, different types of meditation.
Different types.
Because I feel like if people get into it, they can really see a big difference of how you start your day.
It's spiritual fitness. Like you go to the gym, you're obviously gonna be like, I ain't seeing no change. After 2-3 weeks, you're like, oh my God, there's changes. The same thing with meditation. Like certain things you can just hold a concentration for longer. Certain things that will creep up in your mind will give you anxiety. After a while, you're just like, you don't feel like it affects you anymore.
Yeah.
Because you've built up that spiritual muscle to just box it away and be like, you're there, or whatever, and get on with your day. But obviously, when you're spiritually weak, everything affects you.
That's right.
Everything. You go. Your woman. You go home. She affects you. Work affects you. But once you remain present, you know.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. It affects so much things, and it's like exercising your brain just as much as your muscles is so important. And
hand in hand.
Yeah. And like as you can see, I exercise my brain more than my muscles.
Yeah.
No, it's so important. It's so important. And I think that's something that I will make sure that I put some kind of different types of meditation, different types of breathing exercises. And it actually makes you feel better, because they always say if you start your day right and you end your day right, the middle will all come together.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's so important, isn't it? And I feel like a lot of people, they don't realize these type of things.
No, they don't.
So where can we So you've got I know you've got music on YouTube. You've got music on Spotify, SoundCloud. Yeah. So just to let people know. So you are part of a duo, Children of the Atom.
Children of the Atom.
But you do actually have your solo album as well.
Yeah, I got my
good.
Archons. I got that coming out. Hopefully next month. Hopefully next month. So next month. Yeah.
No, that's really good, man.
Yeah. Just just been putting it in, getting it in, writing.
Yeah.
Trying to get new ideas.
Yeah. So you can get on everything. I'll make sure that I put all the descriptions below. So make sure that you check out Children of the Atom. I've listened to it. Fantastic album. Talks about history, knowledge, wealth, greed, everything. Everything that you can think of, the system, everything. So if you want to listen to that type of conscious rap, make sure you check it out. I listen to it through Spotify, but of course it's on all the streaming platforms, and it's called
Children of the Atom, God Complex.
God Complex, that's the one. God Complex. Children of the Atom, brilliant album.
Shout out to Alpha Tech as well.
yeah.
Shout out to Alpha Tech.
Big up Alpha Tech. He's a really good. He's part of Children of the Atom, so it's both of them. As the group on there, it's the duo on there, and they're both of them. Lyrics are really, really good. So make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say? When would you say that you realised about the mindset? Because I feel like this is something that happens. A lot of people, I would say, the majority of people only start to understand what how powerful a good mindset is, positivity. Positive energy, and how they can make their mind, gravitate to things that they want. So you manifest basically. Your mind can manifest, and it can bring you the things that you want. And it's not to necessarily say that it's all about wealth, money, clothes, cars, because at a young age, don't get me wrong, I was looking at all these superstars, footballers, rappers, and I was about I want to get money, I want to have the most beautiful woman in the world, I want to be living near palm trees and all of that. Okay, all of that, it's up to you. If you want that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I would never knock that. Everyone wants different, has different desires, but I think what is the purpose? Because the thing is, I was actually listening to a Jay-Z interview yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
And he mentioned something that he said that, we have a lot of money, but what's the end, like you said, what's the end goal? What's the purpose? Because he said, are you going to be, someone asked him, are you going to be voting for, the Republican Party, this and that? And he was saying, I'm about the people, number one. So he says he cares more about the people, and he cares more about his morals and his values from a young age and from where he grew up. So to him, he would never, question that. And to him, it's not just about the money; it's about the purpose.
How much cars? How much women? How much stuff can you have before, after a while?
Happiness.
It just becomes. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We human beings. My mum said that we always lose. What's the word? I forgot the word for it. The novelty will wear off. Once you get something, you get a PS5. After what, 2-3 months, you're stepping on the controller. Novelty wears off, but
the wire's hanging out.
Yeah, but one thing that never goes is love.
Yeah,
love.
That's true.
Love for the people, love for yourself. I just find it you're just feeding your ego when you're getting more money, but who are you showing off to?
The mindset of someone that is wealthy to someone that's not is very, very different.
It's different.
And it's something that I've been studying. Like, I've been reading a lot of self-development books, and it is by wealthy people.
Yeah.
So, like, Tony Robbins, so many names to mention. But, like, and I've read them from all different backgrounds, all different cultures, all different races as well, men, women, and they all go down to the same thing. And I've noticed as well, it doesn't matter if it's someone that's wealthy that came from a poor background or someone that's wealthy that's grew up wealthy from birth. They all, they all gravitate to the same type of mindset. Yeah. And this is what I want people to understand. Yeah. It can change your life.
It's their subconscious.
Yeah.
The subconscious is rich.
Yeah.
Their subconscious mind is rich and will always be rich because they've been taught, like, do what you like and create money, not like other people who want to work for the money.
That's right.
And show off and be a slave to it.
Yeah.
But the other side, the affluence, they'd rather have money work for them, have money work for them, like, go other places, creating funds and creating youth organisations to help have the money work for them.
Charities.
Charities,
Yeah.
Charities and all that. I mean, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, even some days I don't feel the greatest, but that's with everyone.
Yeah.
Even the people that you look up to and you think, wow, their life must be, fantastic. Everyone has bad days.
Yeah.
And even people that practice meditation, teachers, even they have bad days.
You can speak to 1,000 people trying to help, but I touch upon it, you got to do for yourself. Do for yourself. Read the books.
That's right.
Read your books. Meditate. If you've got a guru, listen, take some notes. But everything, you got to save yourself.
Yeah.
Basically. That's what especially in the last pandemic, I was been reading, I'm just like, no one else can help me but myself.
That's right.
No one else will help you.
That's so true.
But yourself.
Yeah.
Because, sorry.
No, go on.
No, yeah, because even if you go seek someone for help or whatever, it's like you're trying to get convinced from them, trying to get their approval that you're okay.
No, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
You would go to someone, say your problems, and try and get their approval for help when you got to give yourself your own approval.
That's right. Yeah, that's so deep. And that's really deep. And this is why I'm so happy that you came on as well, because it's like for me, I'm learning from books. Yeah. And it's not just to say I'm learning from like the people that I was saying, like the really famous, people over here or over in America, etc., that are, multi-millionaires, but they're very good with the mind and all that self-development and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's good to learn from them because they have vast experience.
Exactly.
But, sometimes as well, you can learn from the people closer to home. And people don't even realise that. Yeah. And you can have discussions with people that have had situations in their life. Correct. And it can really touch you and think, do you know what? I was in a similar situation. Or, do you know what? Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. I really feel sorry for him or her. And I'm actually grateful for what I've got. Yeah. And it can actually spur you on to different...
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
There's people out there who's been through so much, but they don't say anything. They're just quiet because from within they're strong. And, I find,
It's really deep though, isn't it?
It is deep.
It's really deep. That's right.
Circulation goes to your brain, oxygen. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's deep.
Just little pointers.
But no, thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
but as people already know, we're good friends as well.
Yeah.
And we have these deep discussions, and I feel like it's really good to share some of these discussions. Share your good work as well, your music as well.
Yeah.
I really want people to, listen to it and take things away from it, because, it's all about learning. And for me, that's the way to go forward. That's
Still
the way
learning
to grow.
yourself.
Yeah, we're always learning.
Yeah.
And it don't matter how big or how rich or how whatever you think these people are that you look up to, they learn too. Believe me, everyone learns. You learn every day. And I feel like, having you on was really good, talking about the mindset and things
Appreciate
like that. And your music. And I really want people to go and have a look. Make sure you get it. And I'll keep you posted as well when it's going to come out, and so will kingSeth as well. So make sure you check it out. Make sure that you follow him on Instagram, YouTube. I'll put everything down below, and make sure that you follow the youthHub as well. So you can follow us on Instagram at the youthHub UK, and that's also the youthHub UK for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Please subscribe and like our channel, help us grow it. We want to try and get more guests on the show so we can help, provide advice, empowerment to the youth. And it's, also anyone else is welcome to watch the show as well. It is, aimed for the youth, but anyone else can watch the show as well and take things away. It's all about helping one another. And, even if you aren't within the age demographics that I've said, it's like, you can learn something and pass it on to your child or onto your, people in your family that are young. So that's what it's all about. We all grow together. We all learn together. So thanks for, tuning into the discussion with Show, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
All is mind. Yeah, you ain't listen. Told you before. All is mind. kingSeth. Yeah. Look, leave you breathless. Meditate for breakfast. Have you shine like the Queen's necklace. Pump energy, supreme Tesla. No time for extras. Fully blown in the ring like a wrestler. 5G in your chest, make you stress. And then you manifest, have you depressed in a state of death. Do for self and